Welcome in. When I first started this hobby, I wasn't a really big fan of minifigs, but as I built more sets, I not only came to accept them, but enjoy the role they play in this hobby. Minifigures are a huge part of the brick building experience and really help to bring a set to life. Lego is the first name that comes to mind when talking minifigs, but they aren't the only brand producing them. Today we're going to do a detailed comparison of minifigures from Lego, Funwhole, Pantasy, Cada, Cobi, and even Oxford Block to see how they stack up. Lego minifigures have been the gold standard for decades, but with so much competition on the market, are they still the best, or is it time for an upgrade? We're going to leave the resale value out of it and just look at design, articulation, and quality. I'm Stacy, and this is... Now let's start with design. Lego minifigures design hasn't changed much since 1978. It has a blocky body and a round head and simple articulation, and people love the simplicity and customization. Funwhole is relatively new, and their minifigs take their own path from Lego, but with sharper, more defined printing and slightly different proportions. Pantasy's minifigures embrace a detailed design and have realistic proportions, making them unique. The new molded minifigures are very highly detailed and can be found in Le Petit prints and Garfield sets. Cada offers a mix. Some sets have traditional minifigures, similar to Lego, while others feature highly articulated action figures. Cobi takes a radically different approach, especially in their military sets. Their figures have more detailed bodies, defined facial features, and a sturdier build. They look less cartoony compared to Lego. Oxford Block's figures closely resemble Lego, but with subtle differences, softer plastic, and a slightly different articulation. Before we go any further, please don't forget to help us out by hitting that thumbs up. Now, let's talk articulation and take a look at how they come together in order to achieve their movement. I've taken apart minifigs to the point that I'm comfortable. We'll put a picture of the Lego minifig on the left and put other brands on the right as we discuss them. We'll also put pictures on the bottoms of their feet and the backs of their legs so you can compare for yourself. Lego features the classic 5-point articulation. The head turns, the arms, the legs move up and down, no knee or elbow joints. But that is part of the OG charm. Funwhole is similar to Lego, but sometimes feels a bit stiffer or looser. You can really see the fullness of the body and the different angle and shape of the arms and hands. Lego uses 2 studs to put the legs on the body, and Funwhole uses 1, which allows for movement at the waist so they can twist. Taking a look at Funwhole, you can see it does have a similar round head. However, it has a little lip at the bottom, almost like a chin. The top is similar. The arms up and down, the hands move, and it does bend at the waist. Now, because there's no holes in the bottom for studs, you do have to make sure they're in the right position to sit. When we talk about Pantasy's classic minifig, they have 5 points of movement. We see the single stud at the waist to allow for upper torso movement. The big difference is the shoulders and the head are on ball joints to allow even more movement compared to Lego. We've got Sherlock for Pantasy's classic minifig. You can see he does have the rounded head, but not only does his head spin, it actually moves around because it's on a ball joint. The arm is also on a ball joint as well. You can see it goes up and down and in and out. The hand swivels and his waist swivels. Then he can also bend at the waist and sit. Pantasy's new molded minifigures are in a fixed position, but their heads and hands move, and they also move at the waist. The legs don't move up and down like they do on Lego, but their feet do come off and they have a nice level of detail. I have Le Petit prints for Fantasy's molded minifig. You can see these are much more lifelike overall with great facial features, and you can see some ears. The head is a bit different at the top. It does rotate all the way. His arms do go up and down and his hands move. He doesn't bend at the waist, but you can twist him just a little bit. And because he's a little bit bigger, he takes up some more space on the studs. So you really need all 4 studs. 1x2 will not fit on in behind him. Yeah. Cada has traditional figures like Lego, but some of their minifigs offer extra movement. This is the one from the Shell gas station. We see 2 studs at the waist like Lego. The hands and neck are on ball joints to allow for extra movement. You can see the head is rounded, but it does have a little bit of a nose that protrudes, which is very cute. The head turns, but it's also on a ball joint, so it can swivel all around. The arms go up and down, the hands move, and she can sit on the studs. Cobi's design has a single stud at the waist, and like the Fantasy molded minifig, the feet come off. The torso also has a nice V-cut to make them look in shape. We have a military minifig for Cobi. You can see the head is a rounded shape, similar at the top to Lego, but he does have some different facial features. The eyes are in, the nose and chin protrude out, which is very cool. His head does spin, arms up and down, and the hands move, and he does bend at the waist, but no studs in the back for him to sit. Oxford block minifigs move just like Lego. If you're used to a Lego minifigure, you'll feel right at home. The big difference here is a single stud at the waist. We have Oxford block, similar round head. It does spin. Her arm goes up and down and her hands move a little loose. And you can see she does twist at the waist. Now, the only thing printed on this one is her face. The actual body and clothes are stickers. She does have studs in the back to sit, but she can't sit with the skirt on, unfortunately. Now, what about the build quality? Lego is made of premium ABS plastic, nearly indestructible. Joints stay firm even after years of play. Funwhole is pretty good, but reports of inconsistent plastic quality exist. Some minifigures feel less durable compared to Lego. On the plus side, Funwhole does include a bunch of extra arms and hands in their sets, just in case. Fantasy minifigs are high quality minifigs, so no worries there. Very similar to Lego in the feel, but Fantasy is only 4 years old, so time will tell on durability. But so far, so good. Cadas feel great, and although I was initially concerned about the heads due to the articulation, but 5 months in, they still look and feel great. Cobi minifigs seem very durable. It feels like a different plastic compared to Lego. That makes their figures feel heavier and tougher. And Oxford blocks are solid. This one seems almost as durable as Lego, but I'm experiencing a clutch issue with this one at the waist. She's a little loose. All of these brands' minifigures have a wide assortment of accessories. For example, Sherlock has a magnifying glass, and the Cobi pilot has flight gear. The amount of accessories available are limited to your imagination, and being compatible with Lego, they will all fit into your brick city one way or another. So, there you have it. We have only looked at one minifigure from a few brands, so this should be considered a guide and not gospel. No one brand should be judged based on one minifigure. Which brand of minifigure is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe on your way out. And until next time, keep clicking those bricks.